What is going on? My name is Mario and I kinda wanna talk about this whole CoD 2023 situation, the upcoming Call of Duty title this year that is. Because with recent leaks that have come out, we did find out about some things and oh boy, this is interesting. In case you're not aware of everything that's going on and everything we know so far, I can't blame you. There's a lot that's getting thrown around, so let me just give you a recap or a summary. Of course, if you want to skip that, you can find timestamps in the description below, and I'll discuss everything else after that. So, for a long time it looked like the plan for 2023 was to essentially set up a year or two of content for MWII, with the next full-blown new Call of Duty title coming next year in 2024, being developed by Treyarch. Going back to the plan for this year, 2023, they planned on releasing a premium expansion or something along those lines. It would have been like a big paid expansion or DLC for MW2, hence they like to call it premium. That would include a continuation of the story / the campaign, new maps, possibly a bunch of classics from the OG MW2 from back in the day, new guns, new MP stuff in general, and so on and so forth. Honestly, everything that you would expect when thinking about a big expansion, right? Now what I've told you content-wise still pretty much holds up, but this is where the latest report from Jason Schreier over at Bloomberg comes in, which says that everything we were just talking about is still a plan for this year, but apparently it won't be a paid expansion. No, they plan on turning it all into a full new standalone full price Call of Duty title led by Sledgehammer Games, supervised by Infinity Ward, and it's still MW2, kinda, just not DLC but another game. So it's like MW22 or MW3. This is just confusing as fuck. I'm getting a headache just thinking about this. Also, thank you to Charlie Incel for providing all this, but I want to stress that nothing is official until it is official, you know? There is still some time this year and a lot can still change. Now, taking a closer look at the Bloomberg report, it states that the current plan is to carry over maps and modes from the current game MW2, and it is set to release this fall, which is no surprise for a CoD game, right? And we should also talk about the fact that some employees of Sledgehammer seem to be worried about the schedule being less than 2 years to develop the game. Which, by the way, is just awful to hear and read, honestly. Like, how many times these last few years did we hear about dev time being an issue with CoD? It seems like every other CoD title since like BO4 has had trouble with that, so you would think that maybe we could see some improvement on that side, but apparently not. Hopefully with other studios helping out it'll be fine, but you know what they say, a game that's rushed is never gonna be good, even if it was supposed to be DLC at one point, right? With all that out of the way, what are we thinking, guys? Personally, I'm really not sure what to make of all this. Just the concept of what was being planned as an expansion, being turned into a full price standalone game, that kind of stuff worries me, not gonna lie. I mean, we don't know how expensive the expansion would have been. I feel like it probably wouldn't be cheap, but still at the same time, probably not full game price. So it could just be a money grab at this point, and without looking at it from a price point of view, money aside, cause I'll buy it anyway like a little bit. Just content-wise, are we sure that the amount of new content we're getting actually justifies a standalone game? That's what I'm worried about the most, honestly. This is where a lot of people are becoming skeptical too. Reading things like maps and modes carrying over from MW2, like, I guess having a ton of content is pretty cool, but then again, I'm buying a new game, and when I'm jumping on that new game, I don't want to play a bunch of maps that I've already been looking at for like a year, you know? I want to play the new stuff that I don't know. That's what I paid for after all. This could really piss people off, I feel, depending on how they handle that, and I really wouldn't want to be in their shoes, let me just tell you that. It also wouldn't be fair to doom this entire thing from the start, without officially seeing or hearing anything. It could be great for all we know, who knows, but we're probably better off keeping our expectations in check for now at least. So, a question goes out to you guys. What do you think? How do you feel about this? What's your initial reaction? Let me know in the comments below. Another interesting little nugget we can read in the Bloomberg report is that Activision's new vision for Call of Duty is for Modern Warfare and Black Ops to be the two main franchises, with each of them getting 2 years of support, which only makes sense at this point. They tried introducing a new franchise with Vanguard in 2021, and that didn't exactly work out, as we know. MW and Black Ops are both gonna help sales based on the name alone, because let's be honest, they are already the main franchises. At some point, their biggest challenge will only be finding a name they haven't already used. But when or if the Microsoft Activision deal closes, all that could of course easily change again, so we'll see what happens. Another very interesting year for CoD up ahead for sure. Now that was pretty much all there is to cover on CoD 2023, Modern Warfare something for now. I could probably try and stretch things out a little bit further to make the video a little bit longer, but honestly, time's precious, so f that. I really do hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. You can of course follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram at LevelUpMario. Finally, as always, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you soon.